Oh, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair and Hello Bombs, or in actuality, fireworks, because apparently that's a thing. But why? Why would we be told about bombs if it was just a ploy to get us... I don't think anyone's handbook was going to work. It was just to get us to... I think it was just a ploy to have the traitor expose who they were. This means... It wasn't a bomb!
Huh?
What the heck? I mean, Nagito said... So, it is just as I thought.
As you thought?
Hey.
Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop, it looks like it's playing another video.
Is it Nagito again? We immediately rushed over the laptop. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. You really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Well, you had an actual bomb of some sort, right? Or did you actually just use fireworks? That's what I'm confused about. Because I thought it was an actual bomb the last time. So, why would there not be a whole slew of bombs elsewhere? And whether you group one up or not, I could definitely see one of the islands blowing up, but not all of them. That's why I was skeptical, but oh well. Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it!
So it was all a bluff! And then... what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel? Was it Monami's thing? Maybe.
Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Oh, did he keep something with him?
Don't tell me.
Is that where he got that bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that.
You pissed me
Is he
off.
still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No. It looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did it have a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey.
Let's think about that after we've watched the whole thing.
You're right.
Hey.
So how'd it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door, waiting for you for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. Why is he such a cunt? The warehouse next door? That's where Nagito is?
I won't forgive you.
This time I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him.
That's right.
Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with a wrench.
Jeez.
You bastards. What are you saying?
Bastard.
You guys just beat the shit out of him because I'm the one who's gonna fucking kill him.
You guys, you've totally flipped your lids.
Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them.
That is an order.
You are right. Let us make haste.
Oh, I can still inspect shit in here? Oh, hey, Chiaki, I didn't expect you to still be here. And Sonia's here. Or, Sonia's gone, excuse me. How'd I mess up my thoughts? Chiaki, I can't believe you actually swiped your card. I mean, it's great that that they didn't blow up, but shouldn't you have been a little bit more cautious?
Well,
But isn't it better than letting them explode?
Well, that's true. But at least we know for sure that Chiaki isn't the traitor. Well, maybe she did it because she is the traitor. Maybe she remembered that she's the traitor, but I don't know. If she was the traitor, she wouldn't have attempted that in the first place. There's no guarantee. Having your life just go away is kind of fucking scary.
I think.
More importantly, we should hurry up and catch the others, I think.
Yeah, you're right. If we leave them alone, they might actually kill Nagito. I just want to check one thing. Right now, I need to calm them down. Okay. Still think that's where the last Monokuma thing is. Alright, truck. Didn't expect the bomb to be just a bunch of fireworks. All the fireworks in the bed of the truck have been reduced to soot. Why did Nagito do something so messed up? Alright. Let's go smoke that fucker. Torture him. Leave him on an inch of his life, but we are not going to kill him. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna beat the crap out of him! Hey! I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up! Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Kane? What is it?
Huh.
Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? As I listened carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Maybe. The moment we open the door, a real bomb is gonna go kaboom!
Now then.
Alright, let's open it and find out.
Huh?
Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous.
Yo,
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
leave it to me.
Seriously, it'll be fine! With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. You have no idea how tense my heart is every time she does something reckless.
Huh?
It's not opening! Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it!
Hey!
I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay?
You?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force!
What?
What happened to open it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But
Huh?
what's this? It's probably all of Monokuma's songs and shit. What happened?
Yo,
Look inside!
It sure is dark.
It's been ransacked.
looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
Sonia's not in the frame. Why? The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
I love Fuyuhiko now.
No, I'm not talking about the music.
And, as if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Look at all that tinder that was used, all those Monokuma stands and shit. Again, destroying property. Also, that was Sonia's voice.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to put out this fire?
There should be a fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those?
Got it. Let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. How did she know that? I've never been in there. Why do we take our time? Like, honestly, this is weird, right? Also, I thought I saw another Monokuma over there for some odd reason. Now's not the time to bullshit around! Okay.
This is bad.
If we don't hurry, the fire's gonna spread to the factory!
What's going on? First a bomb, now a fire?
Alright, Sonia. Oh, there's Jackie over there.
The break room is just beyond this door. There should be fire extinguishing supplies there.
I didn't even see Jackie over there.
There's a lot of flammable stuff inside the warehouse. So we better put out that fire soon.
God, the hiccups. Oh no. The break room is here, right? Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Up above? Fire extinguishers here. I do not see anything Monokuma related, so wow. Just interacting with this. Fire grenades? Okay. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them.
Everyone!
You found it. Those are fire grenades.
Fire grenades?
They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
It is strange,
But
no?
this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Is this filled with lighter fluid?
Hey!
Wait, what? I thought I heard a second voice there for a second. This should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. So where's that final Monokuma thing then?
Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Looks like the curtain is, the curtain in the back is burning up. We have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's go. Oh, are they throwing multiple? We aimed for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades, one after another. But
Hey! Is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
the curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying?
Yep, it was replaced with fuel, wasn't it?
If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid! There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
I swear to God, if it does happen.
It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
I'm surprised they didn't ignite or turn on immediately, because I'm pretty sure it's smoke that activates sprinklers. Like, I know there's like a little fuse in sprinklers before they turn on, and all it has to do is it just has to get worn out a little bit, and then it breaks, and then all the floodgates get released at the same time.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
I should shut up. Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. And the fire did go out, okay. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. That's the second time that Sonia hasn't been in that photo. Why? Looks like the fire is out.
That is a relief.
The hell? Man, my merch is drenched! It got splattered with water and now it's soaked! It's so wet!
Hey, hey.
Is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute. Huh? Time out! Time out! You can't! No way!
Why can't we go inside?
Hey! The smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a little while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke.
So, for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I've freshly prepared?
What? This only happens at night. Why is this going on now?
You're so stupid. Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway?
Well, that was pointless. And there he is.
Yes, now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
So we can move forward. Don't be sad with what's already happened, and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay. I'll leave the rest to you guys.
I just realized that there was an extra word there.
I turn on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
No. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside?
He said he was in the... He said he was in the video message. He said he was in his video message. There we go. Jesus Christ. But he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke. And I thought I'd finally be able to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
You...
Hajime? What happened?
Well, nothing happened, but... I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. He's gotta be dead, right? And I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Who's to say?
Well...
Hajime, you go first. I, need to tie my shoes. Okay, you do have shoes on. Alright. I believe it.
Anyway,
Well, we should go inside for now. But we need to find out what caused the fire.
Well,
Nagito said he'd be waiting for us in the warehouse.
By now, he's probably escaped.
There's only one entrance to this warehouse. You know? Did you see him leaving?
No, I didn't. But he might have escaped while we left to get the fire grenades. In fact, he might have been gone before the fire even happened.
That might be true, but...
Shocky, does she feel the same anxiety I'm feeling? Interesting.
damn it.
Nagito probably started it anyway.
You pissed me
Damn
off.
it. The next time I see him, I'll beat the crap out of him. And finally Sonia, and then I'll go through the door.
It is strange, no?
I do not believe there was anything inside the warehouse that could start a fire. So, why did the warehouse catch fire?
Something was set up? Anyway, let's go inside. Or another firework went off. And the fans are running. And there's that hymnal music again. And the vent is going. Also, are these Monokuma things like staggered like dominoes, like they were supposed to come out and get it? Also, I see that speaker and iPod or whatever. A charred odor permeated through the warehouse. Throughout the warehouse. And the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
It smells.
Something smells.
Hey!
It's not me!
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry.
You serious?
Miss Sonia? Say it ain't so! No, not that. It smells... It's like... a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Okay, so she has... No, we do know about the superhuman smell, but we also got superhuman hearing as well from her. I didn't know if there was a third sense that was coming into play. Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey everyone. Did you know about that curtain?
No, I didn't. You mean the curtain that was set on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but There's a space on the other side of it, too.
I noticed that. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the curtain, tattered, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Oh, shit, this fucking shit again. I don't interact with anything. I don't even interact with that. I keep going into there. Weird. Alright, Akane.
It smells.
I definitely smell something. What is this smell?
I swear to God, of his burnt body. Which could be the case. Who knows? Could be Nagito, could be someone else. Kazuichi.
Oh my.
That smell was Miss Sonia? Seriously? Yes, princesses, you know, do that too. My mind is blown. What are you, a child?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it, too.
Could it be?
It might be better if we check it out, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
I got more exposed area, but still not learning anything.
I see. So there was a space beyond the curtain. I had no idea.
Alright, Fuyuhiko. What a mess. Well, I don't feel that sorry about it since the only thing that was burned were... The only things that got burned were Monokuma merch. Alright, let's get going. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't keep holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. That's the spear. Is he still awake? Is he still awake during all this? I had no idea what I was looking at. This is the most visceral one. Damn. Wow. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. His left arm, or no, his right arm, excuse me. His right arm has rope tied to it, but it's cut. Interesting. Also, who viciously stabbed someone that many times in the leg? They're good at music. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Chapter 5 has reached its deadly life. Eventually, shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Why is there a Monokuma thing there? Huh? What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? I wonder if the fire was meant to destroy the body. To not be able to identify it. That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us. He even tried to confuse us. That's why. I can't believe it. There's so much blood. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Is there a reason why his mood changed? Was it really him? I wonder. Well, I can only take it at face value, so oh well. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. And I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. Yeah, so if he's frightened, what's going on? But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape the truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito is really dead.
Damn it!
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right!
Plus, it's one of us! I mean, that's what it means, right? Not exactly. One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. Also, there's the Monokuma thing that has a stab hole, but why?
Then it's going to start again?
Huh?
The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it! We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is!
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now! So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma fight! Hold it right there! What? Oh, you get in my way like that? I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way! Shut up! I can't stand this anymore! Got it? How much longer are you going to keep putting me through this? No more! I won't let you! I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions!
Is this how we get duped by her? I don't know.
Hey! Say something!
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami! You just now noticed?
Lie.
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why do you keep everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know that too, you know? What? No fair? You're shutting up too!
Wait.
enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin.
Huh? Bye-bye!
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it.
I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami!
Don't fuck with me!
Don't fuck with me! We're tired of this too, you know? That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this. For good this time!
This is kind of...
Does that mean you guys are getting part of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near!
Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon! You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind the Monokuma timer! I guess there's only 2 days left, huh?
When that timer reaches 0, it's 2 days from now, what will happen to us?
Hmm? The killing school trip will be over!
Hey,
If this final be over,
are you serious?
does that mean we can go home? And that means everyone could have gone home from the very beginning, if this is true, or if not.
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they're hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So,
Once again!
it's the Monokuma file!
So, if he's saying that, there's not a 0% chance that we all could have just lived here and done nothing.
Oh, right, the Monokuma file! You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best.
Okay, do your best.
Wait!
Hold on!
I won't forgive you!
I won't let you escape this time! Wait right there!
What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home. Right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here.
All right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go home.
However,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito.
There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? Oh, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Interesting music. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. 5'9", 143 pounds, 33-inch chest, 28th, blood type O. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Noon sharp. Okay, right as the timer was supposed to go off was the time of death. Okay. Interesting. Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. And something about his left arm being stabbed as well, I think. But not his right. But his left hand is bound, and his right hand is stabbed. His left and right legs are bound. The cable on the spear has blood on it for some odd reason. And I think it's also detached from the actual spear because of the image it looks like before. And multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Okay, only one laceration on the left arm. Gotcha. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Huh? Again? But what's wrong with it?
Not only
is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and knife impaled through his right hand. The fact that his head, or the feet, or what about the clubbing? What are you talking about?
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for.
I don't know. Don't worry, you'll form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So, we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. You probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So there's supposed to be someone who's expected to come. There's a traitor. Okay. A few things to look at. A lot of things to talk to as well. So I think I'm probably going to end up looking at everything here and then having to close the episode. Because this one looks busy. And this thing I'm wondering about. Probably happened by surprise, didn't it? Akane. Okay. Wait a minute, why is there blood on the outside? I don't know. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. No, I think that's kind of important. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. Yeah, okay, so if it happened at noon, the fireworks went off a little bit earlier than noon? What time did the, I don't know. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's time. It's 12:30 p.m. So, it also has a clock function? And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. How much time were we not in here? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill! Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? Or it was around that time? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever does it, whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, is Nagito's killer! Sonya is the prime suspect right now. I don't know. But this could be like when Nakamaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Well, to prepare, but also the fact that he died. Well, you can also die over time, I guess. Hiko. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home! Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end up smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. And then don't bring up strange stuff like that. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire?
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Yeah, there's blood up there. So, the whip, I think?
Can you see that red streak?
Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. Looks like a cable, maybe? I don't know. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Is that blood?
Blood? That color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. No, the angle's different, so that's not right. Oh, wait, no, I didn't talk to Kazuichi. I was like, what the? I know that there was someone over there. Yeah. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. And Sonia.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No. We should finish this class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after.
Nagito's body. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times when we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. That's a lot. Alright, let's start with the feet, I guess. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all, except for his right hand somehow, which is cut. But is it the same type of rope? I don't know. It looks like a different rope. Yeah, now I'm looking at it. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean that the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, but they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they... I don't know why my dog's barking. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, which I think is more stomach, but oh well. The other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body are from the killer torturing him. Oh wait, that was me. From torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? How to shut down the bombs, probably? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture wounds has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The spear is all one. Hold on. I can't look anywhere. Gotcha. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. It looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my! What's this? Such a strange-looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with a spear!
Is this your first time looking at this too?
Of course not! This is the spear of Gungnir, right?
No, it's not the same spear of Gungnir as in the last game. So he hasn't seen this. because it was in Nezumi Castle. Interesting. So who would have gone in? You definitely just came up with that just now.
Hey! Hey! Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice! Damn you all to hell!
I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. And there's blood near the end where the weight is, but also, like, in the middle. Well, not in the middle, I'll say, like, a little distance away. There's also a splat mark of blood next to it. Is that where it fell after? I don't know. It looks like that part of the blood has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Yeah. Is it on someone's hand, then? Is that where they were holding it? It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gungnir has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. 4 things. Gotcha. Oh, burnt rope. That's what it is. Gotcha. Alright, left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like it's a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that this hideous wound, that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere. A slice.
Super difficult.
There's something strange.
Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of the palm.
So he was the one holding onto the rope. Did he yank the thing down and it impaled him? By accident? I don't know.
Right in the middle of his palm.
Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered?
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but
There's something else that's strange?
when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
But it's not on the back of his hand, it's just on his fingers.
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
And his thumb, but I'm looking at my own hand trying to figure out the schematics of that. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
see?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure. You win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? I don't know. Blood on the left hand has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alright, face, and then the 2 things on the right arm, excuse me. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. Unless he's smiling underneath it. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. Blood splattered all over, but it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing? It looks like the blood gets cut off by the tape, so... Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed!
The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm.
How do you know that? I thought the blood splatter came from up from the spear.
If that's the case...
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey, about the blood splatter on his face.
If it comes from his arm.
There's no blood under the duct tape.
Yeah? What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the sides of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. Yeah. Even the slice on his arm. Interesting. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. Which caused his mouth to get sucked a bit. So why was he screaming? Probably the leg wounds? But what's wrong with that? That's something we really need to worry about. Also, I feel as if, because people are fucking stupid with spoilers, I didn't know this was ever going to happen, but I feel as if, like in the back of my mind, I remember seeing this image at some point during my life. So, stop fucking spoiling shit! Assholes. Is that really something we really need to worry about? The only thing that I really remember, I didn't remember anything from the waist up. The only thing that I remembered was the legs and the stab wounds in the legs. Just so you know. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue, too. I should remember it. Duct tape has been added to the truth below section of your handbook. Okay. Burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with a rope. But it looks like the tip of the rope was burned off. Could this be the result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this... Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? There wasn't a rope when the first firework or first bomb was set off, so that's not it. I don't know. Maybe there was fire moving toward his body and he gave up an answer when he was shouting. I don't know. Burned rope has been added to the truth below section of your handbook. And knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand and pretty deep into the ground too to just stay up like that. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
This knife, it must be from the military base.
Military base?
Now that you mention it...
But now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
And by the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by the same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand. So his left arm yanked the thing down, or grabbed the rope, half of the spear, but his right arm was still bound, maybe? I don't know.
it cannot
And then he finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
Then, does this mean that the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
Also, what made the fire start? Did he cause it, or was it caught? Yeah, because he was... no. He called everyone over there. I don't know.
Was there a reason they had to use it?
A reason they had to use a spear, huh? Survival knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something so abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Alright. 3 things to look at. Oh, there's a lighter! Oh! Okay. Monokuma plushie. Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach! Hey. No
response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead.
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you.
You're a stuffed animal too.
Don't put oversized garbage there! It's so misleading!
What are you calling oversized garbage?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Excuse me. Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? It was obviously stabbed by the spear. Was it moved up and over? That'd be the only way that I would think, yeah. Of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you
I had nothing to do with that.
Huh?
He's probably lying! Seriously, you're always lying! You should just die like that plushie over there! What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. And you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know.
I won't give in to your threats! I'll fight you to the very end! I can't lose! I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy for Monokuma!
Take back the seat of world supremacy? What was that about? Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? Also, it's really close to being burnt. If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma plushie has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Fire grenade. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. And those didn't put out the fire. And it said that... Isn't it climbing? It had to have been swapped out, maybe, possibly. But then there were also other supplies that I never saw that I don't know if I could have ever gone in to see if I could have seen them before. It's like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. Well, I wasn't given any free time here on the 5th day, so yeah. There's no way that I would have been able to check. Yeah. Interesting. Looks like a remnants of, yeah, scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Now the lighter. God, I hate this maneuverability. Yeah. This is... it's an oil lighter. Yeah, oil-based. But, wait, if it's an... Oil-based lighter. And water put it out. Oh well. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Yeah.
which means...
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh?
Oh wait, no, this is me. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
They caused a fire to destroy evidence. It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Oil lighter has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. Also, the music is weird. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I'd better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Yes, I should, but I'm gonna do that in the next episode. So, for now, I'm gonna leave this episode here, and hopefully you're looking forward to more. But, this is gonna be the last episode for me. This was interesting. Really interesting, because I highly doubt that it's one of us. But I could be wrong. I kind of suspect that it's going to be either one, the robot that might not be there anymore when I get over there, or two, the person that's supposed to be coming, which may have been the robot, but oh well. I can only speculate, and I can only probably dig myself a bigger grave by making up falsehoods and sticking to that and having to relearn some stuff, like I did with, not the Pecco case, but the Mekon case. And a little bit of the previous case as well. Oh well, this is where I gotta end. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm gonna leave you with one final message in the meantime, to leave you with a final message. I'm an idiot. That one's good enough, but here's the better one. Have a nice day.